We ready to go? All right, so this is what I've been going through.
Who we got with us?
Mercedes Spencer. I'm Mercedes Spencer. You know, the life of the 40 now. I'm just playing. But, okay, so look, my play brother, right? He, man, I'm sorry. So, you know, people have drug problems and everything. Nobody's perfect, right? So, his legs are swollen like you have never seen nothing like this before. So I had been pressing him to go to the ER, you know what I'm saying, and try to find out what's going on, you know what I'm saying, because you're gonna lose the use of your legs. He's steady shooting dope in his legs, you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, hey man, we need to go check. He's like, you know how people be afraid and then you don't have nobody, which I know how that is because I'm out here alone. I'm like, man, I love you enough. I'll stay at the ER with you all night till you get to the back, till you find out what's going on. So boom, we go to St. Louis U. So boom, they sent him upstairs right away because I told like you gonna lose. But also his head was swollen. The infection then came all the way up here to your head. I'm talking about boom. You know what I'm saying? So he had to have like emergency surgery. Okay, so I stayed there with him for 7 days. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm sleeping in this car, right? Do you know, the man, first off, let me go back. He had the operation. I pressed him. Now, he tried to leave like 2-3 times. Now, I'm pressing him like, man, please. I start crying like, please, don't leave, man. This is very serious. Because the doctors talked to me, how detrimental it was. Like, this is time. The time is of the essence. Like, if you don't have this surgery it was like in his brain, the infection has seeped through a bone in his head and was going to his brain, putting fluid on his brain. Which meant like you could go to sleep and never wake up. Like, this surgery is very, very serious. Anyway, so boom, he tried to leave. Anyway, so he gets the surgery done. Do you know right after he gets the surgery done, he leaves? Let me tell you why. He has drugs in his pocket. The people go through his pocket even though they're violating his rights. They had no business going through his coat pockets and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But, so he leaves. I understand why he left because, like, they might call the police and everything. But now I'm pressing him to go back. Because now he wants me, I'm smart, but I ain't that motherfucker smart. You know what I'm saying? You want me to take the gauze off your head and pour peroxide in here to try to make sure you don't have any germs or something. Understandable. But how about we just jump on the bus and go back to the hospital or go to another hospital? Whatever. Let's get this shit done, right? Okay, so he gets mad at me and then threatened me to put me out the car. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I've been going through. Okay, I think last time I was here, look at me, last time I was here. So last time, I think I told you about I had been shot in my legs. Maybe I didn't tell you. Anyway, I had been shot in my legs 3 years ago. They left me for dead, right? All right, so.
What was the situation with that, if you don't mind?
The situation is I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I was with someone who stole some drugs from somebody else because I don't believe in that. I ain't perfect, but look, I don't believe in fucking over people. I ain't taking nothing from nobody. Hey, cause karma exists, and I like to treat people the way I want to be treated, regardless of the situation. You know what I'm saying? I remember being younger when I first started smoking weed. My mama said, "Do the drug, don't let the drug do you." Always, and it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. All these things do apply in life, cause period. I don't give a fuck what you do. So now, wrong place, wrong time. Bye. I get shot. I get left for dead. So they wanted me to testify. God left me here for a reason, man, because there's 2 young ladies that got killed, and I was smart enough. The way I moved, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? God blessed me really, really good. I wasn't supposed to walk again or nothing. So my protection is God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running. I'm not hiding. I ain't doing none of that. But then people around here in this neighborhood want to come back and try to fill your head up with a little negativity. Like, man, ain't nobody looking for me. I ain't hard to find. I know how many times I've been left in a vulnerable spot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of that. So my thing is, I know I need to get away from this neighborhood. Like, to a certain extent, I need to stay on the Grand Line because the Grand is the most convenient bus I've ever seen in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you miss one, if you just stand there in a few minutes, another one will be coming. I swear to God. There's no other bus like it. But if I could just cross over Natural Bridge, you know, because my little friend, he got shot about 3 days ago. It was on the news, right down there on Peck, right by Peck and Bailey. And he's paralyzed now. Do you know the man shot him because he was riding on his little motorbike too fast up the street? Who are you? You ain't the police. Ain't no, what you giving out speeding tickets? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not happy with this neighborhood anymore. It's changing me. It's hardening my heart. And I remember years ago, my auntie told me, Mercedes, don't let nobody change you. I don't want to be different from who I am. I want to laugh. I want to enjoy myself and make other people happy. So, you know, I know I got to do some different things, man. This neighborhood ain't what it used to be. It just really ain't, man. These are stumped down dope fiends over here, and it's just bad now.
What's your take on the fentanyl? And how do you stay away from it, or like being that it's so like it's just blanketing all of our areas and neighborhoods and community? How do you stay clear of it?
Fentanyl, man, it's a hell of a drug. Remember what Rick James said about cocaine? It's a hell of a drug. Man, I wish they could take it away. I wish people could just go back to regular heroin for real. Because this fentanyl game is a whole different game. It's a different ball game, baby. And if you're not strong-willed and if you ain't got nothing that you want out of life, you're going to get caught up. And people are greedy with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to this lady I know now about her usage. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get high. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, man, I ain't perfect, man. But look, you gotta stop like this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got the funds like that. And look what you doing to yourself, man. These young ladies, man, ODing on the church steps, man. Man, this is ridiculous, man. People standing out in the middle. You can't even get high at home, or you can't go sit somewhere where can't nobody see you. Man, do you think you look cute like this? Man, oh man, I can't stand it.
Mannequin challenge.
Man, I can't stand it, man. It's so aggravating. Because again, I used to get high, but I never ever got high outside. Never. Because number one, you can't protect yourself. And who wants to see you like that? People, I would judge you. Hell, even if I got high, getting high, I would judge you because you out here looking like that. Because that's ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous. Man, you got to do something else with your time, man.
How did you overcome your addiction?
I just got tired. You have to get tired. You have to want something else. You have to. Because this cannot be where it ends. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that young, I ain't that old, but man, I want something else. I still want something else right now, man. I'm fighting for it hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stay stuck right here. I can't. But you have to have that within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, then you just don't have, people have certain things and they don't. I'm starting to learn that it's just that simple. Yep, just like education. I mean, either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
What is some advice you can give to the young people thinking about walking in these footsteps that they think, oh, man, I'm going to come out on the streets, I'm going to do what I want to do. I can get high, ain't nothing going to bother me. What would you tell them?
I be talking to these little young kids I see. It's a couple of little young guys, right? They smoke weed, right? And but they be late for school every morning. You got to come get a blunt. I say, look, man, I like you little kids, man, because they're very intelligent. I sit down and talk to them all the time. One plays saxophone, intelligent, got talent. I say, man, look, man, y'all have got to go to school on time, man. I say, because in life, you want to accomplish something, man. You can't let this be your priority, man. You know what I'm saying? wait till you get out of school, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, I smoked weed in high school, but after school, though. You know, I was like, man, what happened to going to school on time? I say, what classes are you missing? I say, man, in life, you're going to find out when you get older, every class is important. You know what I'm saying? You obtain something from every course that you end up using in life lessons. I told him, I say, hey, man, you always want to be able to look back and say, man, I did this. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you turn out. You know what I'm saying? You want to make your mark in life, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always talk to young people all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I was getting high, when I'm not getting, it don't matter, man. Cause you want to tell them the good and the bad, the do's and the don'ts, man. You know, like my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she done seen me when I was in my addiction and when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But I like to keep it real, man, because out here, you better keep it real with these little kids because people become very impressionable. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to let them get sucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like the whole gun toting thing, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? You got it where the preachers want to carry a gun. The old people are scared to go into the corner store, man. Where does this come from? Cause I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? People just shooting guns at night. I say they wasting bullets. And when it's time for you to really need that bullet, you ain't gonna have none because you was out here being ignorant, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's the best I got.
What's your take on the human trafficking? What's your take on the girls that's coming up missing?
You know, I've been hearing about that.
And how do you stay safe out here, like, above all else? Like, because it's a lot of girls.
Well, number one, you know, that ain't my career choice. I don't go down that road. So that's the thing for me. Ain't never been me. I can't sell my soul like that. You dig? Like, I ain't nothing that important to me. Nothing. Ain't nothing that important to me. You know what I'm saying? That go up there with like stealing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be a part of that. What? They ain't giving you enough money, man. But in the same breath, man, it's so sad, right? Cause I got this little friend right now, man. I think I ain't seen her in like a week, man. And I always see her, you know what I'm saying? Cause she always needs something from me. Always, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad at her cause she owe me money, but I just want to see her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this human trafficking thing, man, is really deep. And these girls, man, and it seems like they becoming younger and younger because they... and then what's sad is it's starting at home, man, because they get molested, man, and that's deep, man. You know, I got a friend, and I just found out, like, her daughter father was molesting her at like 7, man. You know, the trauma that these young girls go through, man, when it comes to sex. And then I say, you know, I like to be funny. I say it's in the Similac, you know what I'm saying? Because these young ladies, they coming up with big breasts, big booties. And, but they mamas, man, ain't letting them dress correctly, you know what I'm saying? They looking like grown women and they just kids, you know what I'm saying? And all these things play a part, man. You have to treat these young ladies how to be women, man. Good women, though. You know what I'm saying? With class, man. That's my one thing, you know, I got a little tomboy. I got a lot of tomboy in me. But class is very, very important, man. And you have to know your worth. That's very, very important. Know what you bring to the table, man. Because if you do, then you don't even... But that should be beneath you. You know what I'm saying? That's be my thoughts.
Ms. Mercedes, we appreciate you taking time out with us. We appreciate everything you contribute to the channel. If there's anything you want to leave us with, any wisdom, any knowledge, any advice that you want to leave us with in closing, now's the time to provide it for us.
My advice is, like, try to stay above the water, man. You know what I'm saying? We got this presidential election coming up, man. Everything is very, very important. As time goes on, you must be in control of your life and your decisions that you make. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in all this, what they call it, glitter and gold. You know what I'm saying? Find out who you are and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And stand on who you are, because they say if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And with that, I'm gone. I'm so